finally get to sit down little. If anybody up or them gone or them bed. And them dry like a chips. Janai! Janai! Lock off all of the light them upstairs here. And make sure the door them lock. Because I don't want to light them left on like last night. Good night, plankers. Good night, my darling peeps. Boy, when I call me from there. Boy, my brush out the cups are bad there. Good night, good night, good night. Who that a pulley grill? Good night, good night. Good night, everyone. Good night, good night. Let me tell Facebook. Because the month I say, I call me from there. Today I was so busy. Tell them how they do from there, Janai. Work. Lock off the light, then I make sure up there.
Yeah.
Alright. I tell Lord God, I'm not tenable. I tell Facebook. I them look. I'm a van the facial scrub. Good night, Facebook. No lavish nah keep. I just freestyle tonight. Good night. Good night, Facebook. DMG right here. And I'm on my YouTube channel. So come look, somebody say a freestyle. So hop on over. Anti missing in action all day. But me find some time now. And me over on my YouTube channel. Alright? So meet me over there. I don't know the day I couldn't done. I'm gonna come say hi to my planka them. And stuff like that. Alright. Janai, this morning I couldn't find the key. Me I beg I tell Jay take up the key. I'm gonna know when put it.
Anytime you use it, from the box it always, and put it nowhere else.
Alright. Okay, Facebook. So meet me over on my YouTube channel. Alright. Bless you. Night. Please remember when you come to like, share, and subscribe. I'm at the Planka Boss. No. Me depend Dana go, alright? Janai! What Miss Richie say? Me I said Miss Richie ice cream late look while. You never tell me what Miss Richie say?
Yeah?
What Miss Richie say? Who Ernie?
Yeah.
Oh. Good night, guys. Auntie, what's tonight? Me not have no topic, cause late time now. Somebody there here today, I cook my meal for the week, and from morning, me unpack, and I come with 9 pieces of luggage from Canada. So, me them they just pack up all about in here. 9 pieces, can you imagine? So, me I pack out and I share up, and I pack my things them in my closet, and the whole day me and Janai and Tina. Yeah, so I never get no other time. So we sit down and pack. But I don't know when me I go do with clothes, when me I go do with boot. God, me I beg you. If you help me, that's me not buy nothing more. Because I don't have nowhere to put them. And I can't manage nothing more. Alright. Thank you, Jesus. So today I did a unpack and stuff like that and share up and pack out to me if you pack out. And I cook at the same time. I tidy up at the same time. Tina did I cook for my mother and so. Yeah. I say if ever sit upstairs, I not brag. I not boast, Lord, got up there boasting so till you can't boast no more. When me up there, I told the Tina, I said, but you know easy. Look on this your pretty room you have park up. And now you know sleeping there. Me just go in my bed, go lie down for about 2 minutes and get up. Me soon gone up officially. Me have to pray out up there myself and then something there. But when I done come, not done with the closet, pack it out yet and well Josh wall unit now go up in the bathroom. Hi gather mother father. Princess Rose Doll, Mojo, Beverly, everybody be good night. Rose Kitchen and Vlogs, good night. Yeah, Rose, tell them how much luggage me come with. Nana in big truck full. If I go to Canada and buy one more piece or something, that I beg, hey, me not take no oath. Rose, me, Rose, me see the bag with your tights them in there. You know, so that Rika, me see 3 long tights and 1 small. So me I go give them to somebody. Maxine, me say, Lord God, Maxine, me nah buy nothing more. When me come to Canada, couple or a month time, me nah buy nothing more. My daughter then tell me today, because I did have them for the phone and watch me. Them say, Mommy, and look here, my daughter show me in her closet, you know. One whole heap of sitting them by for me. I don't know when me I go wear them there. One whole heap of clothes me pick them by for me. Rose. And I said, Mommy, look here. Cause if like them go out and see nothing and it can't fit me, then buy. No, sir. Mojo, good night. Mojo, I know I'm not get to call you back. Me nah buy no Maxine, me say, me nah buy nothing more. When me come, me just a come and just no mall, nothing at all, alright? Nothing me nah buy. Nothing me nah buy, cause me nah know where to put them. And I do we I'm gonna think me wear yesterday one bag and 1 shoes. I do wear not 1 piece yet. Yeah, oh and a nightie, I just take off $16 nightie this me have I just take off the tag. Yeah, me nah buy nothing Maxine and road. Mercy God. This one crowd. Me have an addiction. And Shelly ever clean through me one only pass it when buy for me. Carol, me no know. Auntie, it doesn't make sense to keep buying so much when you are losing weight. Most of them I buy a little size. Though Maxine, Rosa Maxine, most of them I buy now. No little size. Auntie Betty, you know, no, me not buy nothing more, man. It's I mean enjoyment. It's therapy for me. It's an addiction me have. Me have an addiction with shopping, you know. And a long time I stay so. And I since you don't know me from me England days when all 20 barrel come at 99. That's why they call me Dana British. When you go back, the time that you're going to buy because it's summer. Summer things out now. When I go back, I fall things that are what they call it? Spring or fall. Fall things are going to come. Now, when me have a perfume cabinet, oh, that's where come now. I got not to mention. Me never really buy no much. And when me I come at the airport, me buy perfume. Me did have to stop in at the duty free. Me buy, but it's I'm enjoyment and you know that I'm a treat to myself. You know, I today we attack over there. Who called me today? Somebody called me today. Somebody a lie. Missy Elliott, me did I watch on the TV. Angie's, what's her name? Angie Martin is Angie Martin. Did I do an interview with Missy? Somebody that watch it on my TV upstairs. And I listen to Missy Elliott and she say she owns 7 houses. 7 houses, you know, and she said she not own a mortgage and over 10 cars she have. So Angie Martinez did that question and I say, like, if she pay off for the house, and she say yes. And you know what she say? She never ever travel first class. She never ever use a private jet. She go up a normal plane. She take normal seat. She no go first class because she say, when you see the interview, I believe I watch it on my TV. She say the full interview. She say, I don't know Angie Martinez, you watch it. She said she no go nowhere in her first class and she not do private jet because at the end of the day, the first class and the second class and the plane are reach the same time. And she said she invests her money. So when she older, like enough rappers and enough entertainer, when them get old, all of them money gone left them because them live lavish lifestyle and them live big. She said she invest in her house, them 7 house the woman have, And and she said she do her cleaning herself. She go do her. She said when she done the Super Bowl performance for a day, she go clean when everybody else say you forgot this so, got this so. And she just enjoy her life. But she now go get in a private jet and she go Walmart same way. She go every little way. And it was so humbling. And I said, blows. Missy Elliott proper rich, And the woman said she not fly first class and she not fly she not flying on no private jet because when she want her money for last her. People love to shop nice things, yeah. And my last Miss Birdie Bun, okay, yeah. First class don't have to be luxury. It can be more comfortable, especially for tall persons. Well, any class when me in a plane, me just go night and beg God carry me safe and take me off safe and bring me back as safe and drop me safe. It's the piece of luggage. Yeah. My pay, how much money me pay when me I come for luggage? Um, About 800 and something for luggage, extra piece. If I did that year, you know much more that pay. Got carnival now, so I be a nakedness, me see that carnival. I look on the observer. And I be a nakedness at Jamaica is so one-sided. If I the dance all people keep a reveling like that. Pan road and dance all go and then lock up everybody. And lock up sound man and lock off music. But I just saw. But because people them have them carnival, that is not my line. Rankabout Lady Miss Auntie Dana and good night. I be a naked. Only I see it on the observer. Be a nakedness, Missy. Ramesh, yeah, me see him. Ramesh a promoter. Yeah, as I'm on the top, boy, Ramesh has been going. Mama P, good night. Me see a message this evening. Good night, Mama P. Mwah. I see me answer Mama P. Good night, my darling Mama P. Pastor Ellison did I call me? I never ever see it. Good night, Mama P. Kiss Ramesh for me. And her son in carnival. Then see Ramesh too. Everybody, I observe and I did I look on. I just see Ramesh something. Through me I look on it now. Party I keep some man, me I hear music. Me see Katy Perry too. Katy Perry. Lord Jesus, I know watch ya. I'm gonna read this. 4 dead, 11 hospitalized following pastor's order to fast until they meet Jesus. Father God, if you're not busy, come. I know one black man make me read it. Neighbors get into this. 4 people are dead and 11 others are in the hospital in Kifi, Kenya after being told by their leader to starve themselves to meet Jesus. The authorities received a tip-off the day before by a worried local about a dozen people starving to death. God called food, but he not keep them. The tip-off was ignorant citizens starving to death under the pretense of meeting Jesus after they're brainwashed by a suspect, Mackenzie. What? Natenge, a pastor of Good News International Church, a police report said. The authorities found 15 members unable to talk or walk. Lord God, at Natenge's property Only 11 of the fasting followers, 7 men and 4 women aged between 17 and 49, made it to the hospital. The 4 who died, 3 were men and 1 woman. Lord God, a comfy world. I want to really comment them. He wasn't wrong though. He mean he didn't lie. You're gonna meet Jesus if you starve. I'm not trying to be funny, but why people still take advice from these junky anky pastors? He didn't lie, they did know the Lord himself. While the pastor was enjoying a large chicken combo. Why me no know? I don't know what took place in our world. Did the pastor starve himself? Him not go starve for himself. Him not go. Him not starve for himself. Today I saw an article in a Gleaner. Yeah, this evening. Somebody tagged me in it. No know if I see one lady we get 2 years of prison for carry up drugs, and she said her husband do 1 year. I make no see it because somebody tagged me and send it to me, and say, Dana, look on this, see it here. I don't listen to this.
Do you believe that you were treated based on the fact that you were an immigrant?
Oh, yes. Not me alone. It's a lot of immigrants there. They are feeling the pinch of hell. If I never see hell, but I see hell in Alabama. My name is Joy Thorpe.
And what's your profession?
Cosmetologist.
And you grew up in the parish of St. James. You went to high school here in Jamaica?
Down there in senior school.
Which is St. James High?
Yes, it's St. James High now.
How old are you?
55 years old.
You were arrested for cocaine transportation.
Yes, trafficking.
You were trafficking cocaine. How long ago was this? What year?
It was almost, let me see, it's February 25th, 21.
Where were you arrested?
At the JF Kennedy Airport.
In New York?
Yes.
And how much were you carrying?
The Fed said it was half a kilo.
And you were found guilty and sent to prison for how long?
2 years.
Were you in prison in New York?
I was in prison in New York for 8 months. And the rest I spent in Alabama.
When you went to Alabama, you were telling me earlier today that you went under inhumane conditions.
Oh, yes.
Can you tell me what that means?
Food you don't get. The food is like a pig dinner. Yes, your medicine, which I show you, you don't get. And when I don't get my life-saving medicine, then it's death coming. So
but what condition did you go into prison with? You said you didn't get your medicine, so
diabetes.
Okay.
Hypertensive.
You had high blood pressure and diabetes, type 2 diabetes.
Type 2 diabetes.
And you were not given medication whenever you got sick while in prison?
When I go for the medicine, sometimes they tell me it's not time yet to get the medicine. And then the medicine you will never get. And it's your my life-saving medicine.
Do you believe that you were treated based on the fact that you were an immigrant?
Oh, yes. Not me alone. It's a lot of immigrants there. They are feeling the pinch of hell. If I never see hell, but I see hell in Alabama. I see hell.
Didn't you have any way of making a report to anyone in charge who would be able to help you?
Yes, I do, but they are just the same way wicked. Trust me.
About how many other women were in the same prison that you were in?
It's maybe about 2,000 of us there. And the most of them are immigrants. They feel in hell, I can tell you. There are other Jamaicans that are there. And they also tell me when I go to talk now to you, must tell what I know also about them.
Were you given the proper sentence?
No, my husband got a year and a day, so I did not.
Okay, so you were arrested and your husband
Yes.
was also arrested with
Yes.
you.
Yes.
Was he carrying the drugs? Or he was an accomplice?
Well,
Maybe that is why he served less time than you? Is that possible?
I don't really know, you know what they're doing, but I know that judge give me 2 years.
And gave your husband 1 year?
You know,
1
so
year and a
yeah,
day.
where Mac for the people them for.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
listen.
So,
After him pick up himself,
But you're
can't take
also
up trouble
saying
for
that
the head.
you believe that your sentencing should have been 1 year and 6 months. Where did you get that kind of information from?
because there is a First Step Act in that America, everybody come out on it. They are now in Louisiana, where I was, waiting to go home. And I went to my case manager and asked my case manager, Mr. What about my First Step Act? He said, not due to you because you are aliens and all the rest of aliens gotten theirs. So what about mine?
But why do you think they would have selected you out of all the women in that prison to give you extra time?
Not me alone. This is what I'm trying to tell you. It's not me alone. They give extra time. When I went to ask about my First Step Act last year, she said, my case manager said it's not due to you. But while I was in Louisiana, there was people there who come out on the First Step Act.
Okay, so was it that you were in a totally different prison?
No, I'm talking about the one prison over there in Alabama, the wicked prison.
So you spent 2 years in Alabama in a prison, and then you spent another 3 months in Louisiana in a detention center where the ICE would have you?
Right. So I spent 22 months
Want to know listening
in
good and then you talk.
Alabama and 3 months and 12 days.
You this
in
young man are
Louisiana.
presumptuous.
Do you know why you spent such a long time in detention?
I don't know. I want to find out.
Mosquito.
I really don't know. But I knew I have the law in America here. What time I supposed to spend. So I determine what am I supposed to do. Also, we'll get the foreign minister. What's his name? Camila Johnson? Her. Okay.
So are you saying then that you are going to sue the U.S. government?
I ain't afraid of them because they're not afraid of me. They're not afraid of you when they're wicked into you, you know. They don't care who you are. They be just wicked into you. I come upon all kind of people. From lawyer, teachers, I leave them. They were my friend. They do all my correction. Those are people I keep company with when I live here.
When you were in prison?
Yes. And from the same place over there in where I'm coming from, the detention camp. These are the people I keep company with.
Have you spoken with a lawyer as yet?
I will.
Since you have been out? How long have you been?
2 days, 8 days I'm here.
And as soon as you're here, you want to start working?
Yes. Yes. But they were working on me, so I'm supposed to be working too.
Let me ask you another question. When you say that you were treated badly, you did not get your medication.
You ain't getting food, you ain't getting medicine. So, I mean, food go with medicine.
Because you weren't getting your medication, what impact did it have on your health?
I tell you, I started to suffer depression.
Yes? What else?
Then I end up
Me
like
one
up in
who
the
tell him
prison,
to
they
go take
send
up
me
drugs,
money.
carry guy people
Then I
in
would
country.
buy my food,
Make
my
me
son would
listen.
send me money.
For me
I buy
talk.
my things that I would eat and drink. Yeah, as you see my teeth is the tea. Too much tea I drink, it stain my teeth. Tea without sugar, girl. That's what I drink for life.
No,
I was
listen here.
268 pounds living here. This year. Yeah?
And you came back as...
238 pounds.
They not glad you
That's
lose
what
weight.
I've gone down to.
Okay.
And I was 268 pounds.
What about your blood pressure? You were saying that a blood vessel burst?
It plucked out. It was right here, right here, right here. Because they did not give me the medicine. It was out. And since I started taking back the medicine, this when it goes back in. was a vein. It's still here. If you feel it, you could see it. Right
Sure, no,
here.
Baba. I news me
Feel
I
it.
listen to more. No listen well for me talk.
Oh, yeah. What about your vein in your foot?
Yeah,
Tell me about that.
sometimes I could even come out of my bed. They say, they call it the vein that blood vessel. I tell you, this vein hurt me. I couldn't even come out of the bed. And the wickedest part, outside is warm and inside is cold like ice. You can't even sleep. You could feel the coldness in your head.
What a
These
bang
people are wicked.
around
They
in
put the
the shop,
AC. So
yeah.
I think they
Look,
were
we
trying
listen
to
to
kill
her.
me. I go to the medical and I tell them that. I call the officer. I say, officer, why the AC are so cold up in here? Outside is so warm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? They're trying to kill me.
Yeah,
Kill
they-
me, not me alone. Other people too.
But some people would say that you put yourself in that position to be treated like that by carrying
You see, yeah.
an illegal substance. What would you say to that?
But I would say to the people that if they put themselves in my shoe, then they will know what am I saying here. It was because of borrowed money. I borrowed money to take up my fibroid, which I tell my run company that when I come back I would pay, and she tell me bring it. So I bring it. Because I was going to New York to buy my hair wigs and all these things. These are what I sell in
Right.
this area.
So you're justifying that you trafficked drugs.
Yes.
What a
Because you
presumptuousness.
needed money for your
Listen.
business.
No.
And you owed somebody money.
I owed that money. It wasn't business money. I have my business money. But I couldn't have give it to her because if I give it to her, then the business broke down.
Her who?
The girl who gave me
The drugs.
Yeah.
The person who gave you the
Yes,
drugs.
so I tell her that I said to her, I go to New York and come back, then I will pay you. She said, no, if you took the bag, then you don't have to pay me. So I take fully responsibility for that. But putting me in prison and then trying to kill me, I as I said, try to kill me.
Once
It makes no
gone.
sense. Like better they will kill me from day one they see me.
None of this here to now make
All right,
sense.
but what proof do you really have, though, that they were trying to kill you?
Because they're not giving me my medicine. Giving me my medicine. You know, if somebody don't give you diabetic medicine, which is insulin, they're trying to kill you.
How often did you need insulin and
Twice
did not
a day.
get it?
Twice per day.
And how often did you get it?
I only get it when they feel like. They give it to me in Alabama. Back over there in Heights, they make sure I got it every evening until they took me away from it. I ain't talking on Joy behalf. It's only true Joy brave enough to come and tell you. They're telling you what's going on. Yeah? And Jamaican who in charge of us need to go and check it out.
Yeah, there.
Go and check it out for themselves.
The conditions under which other Jamaicans are now in prison and are going through.
Yes. And the food, everything mixed up together like a pig dinner. Me never eat a piece of chicken. And they were feeding me with beef, chicken. When you go for your food.
But you don't have choices when you go to prison.
Yes, but
No,
you
I really
tell what you eat.
them.
Yes,
so
but
if they have to give you vegetables, they will give you that only. And when you go, they don't want to give you your food. It's like you're fighting for your food. So I don't go there no at all. I don't go for no food.
Do you really believe, though, that you will be able to get any rights as a result of what has happened to you? Do you really believe?
Yes. Yes.
Ah, Jesus.
There's a right way and a wrong way.
Come here, 90.
I already commit the crime. Yes, I didn't say I didn't commit no crime. Right? I do my time. They took me, they put me in Louisiana. Put me in Louisiana. They don't even have food. I heard they were asking for
about
food
10 times I
listen
listen
to
this.
feed people who were
the whole house
trafficked.
are tear down today with that story. I
to
can put it on the
America.
TV.
Yeah, like prostitute and people in institution. I was there laying down. I said, Lord, look what I gone to. All these you're looking at is
Nobody
mine.
should
All
be
this
there, so.
land you're looking on to the next side is mine. That's when my parents leave me. I can never hungry here. Never. And I go to America, rich America, and hungry there. Nights upon nights, and I have proof. When my commissary money didn't come yet, nights upon nights, I hungry, sister.
What else you plan to do with your life now that you're back in Jamaica, now that you're on this fruitful land? How do you plan to live your life? Are you going to become a farmer or anything?
No. I'm a cosmetologist and plus an artist. I did all them things you're looking at there. I do sculpture. I'm good. I've good brain to carry girl. I can manage. I was managing all along.
And you got to take
It's
up on
not
the
that
trouble.
she gave me the money and she didn't tell me when she wanted it back. And I couldn't have give her my hustling money that to buy my
She a Jamaican.
cosmetologist things. You
She not a
understand?
St. Vincent.
So this was when I got myself in trouble. It wasn't nothing else. I wasn't suffering.
What about your husband though? I'm not hearing much about him.
He's an engineer.
Is he concerned about the treatment? Did he get the same type of treatment you got?
Some of it in Brooklyn. He got some of it over there in Brooklyn. Some of the treatment. Yeah, but he was okay because he came home before and he was looking over me after, you know.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. He make sure.
Do you think you would ever make the same error you made?
Oh, that can happen to me again. And America can never see me in same territory again.
America never send call you.
Who feels it knows it. And I know that I would treat it inhumane. I know. You lock up somebody for months. They don't even can come out and walk outside. And they have recreation out there. Yeah? The sun hot out there and you cold inside like ice.
Maybe that's their way of breaking persons.
No, they
ensuring that you don't come back.
No, they said that it was COVID. Every time they lock down the prison. No,
in 2 years, you were able to do all of this.
All of them. This is
hold it around so we can see it. Lives. Okay, so you were studying the Bible.
Yes, that's the only one. And this one. These are from certificate of different. Hold on. It's the Bible. Anger management. This is another set of certificate from ICE. While I was in ICE for the 3 months. This one is from BOP over there.
So they were trying to ensure that you would come out and be independent then?
No. I was independent before they came independent.
No, but I mean for those persons who may not be independent.
No, a lot of people is there. They don't even know they have this program. I went to the computer and do all this.
Oh, you did them yourself?
I did themselves. Nobody did. They have prison, but they don't teach you to teach you nothing. But this is not prison. This is in ICE. When I reach by ICE for 3 months.
Detention. It's detention.
Yes, so I got this one also. Those one is from Brooklyn that you have there first. I got this one.
Wow, you were very busy.
Yeah, I use a computer.
What is it ideally you want out of this article?
I want Jamaican to know that prison is serious place to be. That's number one. And the kind of cruelty they have in America, we Jamaican don't have it here. Much as some people sleep on the ground here. I can tell you. And these, when we were coming this time now, it was 37 men on board. I was the only woman, and they shuttled from Louisiana to Kingston, Jamaica. And we never shuckle American yet, you know. So let's hope they go shuckle them up now.
Yeah, there.
And we sending the message for them to shuckle American when they catch them with drugs. They are traffickers like me. Fair enough. Food you don't get. They say they ain't getting food in a Jamaican prison. At least they see chicken back. Trust me. But we not see that. We see pure nasty food with everything mixed up together. Rice, water, chicken, everything mixed up together. Rice, water, rice. We never see that in food. Nasty food. I tell them too, that is nasty food they give me. Nasty food. I couldn't eat that food. Yeah? I commit crime will always be.
Yeah, there.
Because before I born, there was crime and hurt. But America make you look like crime out of style. Can tell you that. Who feels it knows it, sister.
Alright, so this lady basically I said.
And there is some chemistry.
Hold on. So this lady basically went to America, carried drugs, smuggled drugs, as she's telling no cocaine. She and her husband, as she said, she was in some kind of debt because she borrowed money for go do sickness or surgery from somebody. And the person said if she carry the drugs, she not have to pay them back. Bop, she carried the drugs and then hold her in New York at JFK ICE hold her. Them send her, them sentence her husband get 1 year, she get 2 years. Now she do her time. Now the part of it will upset my spirit. No, nobody never pick you up and tell you say go take up drugs carrying out people them country. You in your sound mind, your sound brain and your sound mouth, take up for yourself, gone up by people them country left Jamaica, carry drugs, go and go get catch with it. Bop. Then put you in a facility, whether it's a detention center, you say, for your time and jail. For where you the crime where you commit. No. You coming like say you ain't going there for go and lie down in a pretty sponge bed, pretty nice hotel room, air conditioner and food cock up. You never know, say, you have to pay for your consequences. How come now you come out now? I want to sue the American government now for something where you do. And for that is the punishment where you get. For the, but I feel so she going there go lick up her head. Listening to the conversation, listening to what she has said, her head no 100 like when she go become, let me tell you. And I know a lot of people. Remember one time I did meet the lady with the guard jail and she said she come out back out here and they watch it live. And I know people will get deep in a Mountain View here and there here. You see, if you don't have a strong mindset, when you go in a prisoner foreign or prisoner Jamaica, yeah, it is not something for anybody can understand and can take. Fret nation alone. When you look and you see yourself in a certain situation, you start ask yourself why. How did I get here? Why me do it? And it will lick your nerves. Because I can't put 2 and 2 together if you say you is a grown woman, you are going to say the food no good in the cold. What you expect? You the one bench. Whether or not the treatment was inhumane, you put yourself in a position to be in that place where they call prison. You put yourself there to get all of what happened to you now. Or you are going to come out now to console the people them. Eh? Your case now going to need a find you to down the gully. Because you did the crime, you get caught. You get caught and you not ask her how much what she say. What she said the ICE tell her say, the feds tell her how much she get catch with. Now all you want to come to a country where them never do you nothing. You left Jamaica, pick up for yourself, take drugs from people, go in our people then country with it, and go on in there and go ball up with others. Well they are me not go divide the odds where she say, whole heap of Jamaican who over there in a prisoner go through certain conditions, but them have to pay for the consequences of their actions. Might be some of them not innocent to what them charge them for, and some of them guilty. But when you put yourself in a certain situation, you have to base up your set your mind to deal with the implications that will come after. And a sensible liar not take up your case, ma'am. And go fight that because you fight a look. When you go sue the American government and say, me there in a jail and you should have glad say you lose the Kuwait. Thought a whole heap of weight you lose and you look better to me never know you. You understand? So I feel like she get a mental shock. She say she was a nice wife to her husband or whatever, and she just got get just thrown at the slam. So it kind of licks something in her brain. She know what she has say, because basically she said when she come out and go detention center, she went online and she do something. But miss, if you watch the comment them, remember you know, me I tell you based on observation and reading the comment them, because my girlfriend sent it to me today. And she said, Dana, I want you listen, watch this. More you read this. Oh, no, let me tell you now, some of the comment them what the people them a say.
Immigrant?
Hold on there.
Yes, not
Alright. You them. You not get to live longer life because you weren't taking those drugs and got to lose all the weight. Work on your second and your third chances. So you sick and consciously made the decision to be a drug mule and expect to be treated well. After that experience, it was meant to change your mind from ever trying that again. You play stupid games and win stupid prize. Thank God you make it out. My apologies, but with all this condition and age, you must make better decisions. There's no consequence or reaction for every decision we make. Me no want laugh. That are the comment them, the comment them crazy over there. Then miss, you are 50 plus decide to transport drugs. You never think about getting caught and the repercussions. Losing 268 to 230 pounds, that is a blessing. Just give God thanks you came out alive, Mama. You did wrong and you did your time. You just need to focus on restoration. Not wrong and wrong. Humble yourself. God asked him to help you build back your reputation. And you allow you the opportunity to uplift yourself. You're still young and strong. Don't condemn yourself or allow others to condemn you. Because we all need God's mercies and grace. Prison was not indeed a bed of roses. It's a place of punishment and shame. It's a place where the devil wants many of us to be. Shame and disgrace and kill us, some of us. You beat that and you come out. Rejoice. They go the lawsuit and find something constructive to do. God still loves you. Give your life to him and let your experience be a testimony to help others who are good. Why the comment if you don't read, some of you missing the bigger picture. Prisoners have basic rights. That is true. Why did what they did? If there is poor representation and neglect by the home country of the prisoner, it opens door for scrutinized abuse, discrimination on many grounds, injustice and one person, injustice for all. Sound like you were planning to stay at a 5-star hotel and this comment them go on. But miss, in a case like this, I am not judging you, but me not take no drugs from nobody can go nowhere. That's why me not take things from people. And you knew it was drugs before you go. And I like say somebody give you the drugs and tell you say, I carry that suitcase. Yeah, the woman tell you say, if you carry the drugs and carry through, you not have to pay back the money. Them no business if you did have sickness or you want to pay sickness or whatever sickness you have. It's not the American government business. You were the one that made the decision as an adult to carry the job. It was not like somebody set you up and pack it up gear you never know and you go at airport go get catch. You deliberately know it was drug and you know say America no cut no dash when it come to them they sitting there. So all you know, even if you go to jail, because Jamaica, you talk about jail, Jamaica jail was sign certain things. Because you have to lie down and nap shit and piss me here. People do in there, you have to sleep in night in the morning. People sit down in there and do all kind of things that you have to stay in night. You lucky you get little food and you mix up. Give God thanks. And say, God, thank you for bringing me through. This I'm going to turn around and change my life. Continue. Because you say you can do ear and you can do drawing and all those things. And you admit everything, cause right there, so you in your statement where you just put out with the gleaner, you basically free yourself of give away all of your rights because you say you did do this, say they do that. The part where I go talk about you did sick and you want money for pay back and them no business with that. You implicate yourself in everything where you just say. You know, there's no evidence to say boy this, that. And you talk with grievance in you. You upset the fact that you went to jail. Nobody send you there. You and your husband send on a tour on yourself. Me never send on no. The people them on the live never send on no. The Gleaner guys, please like up the live. The Gleaner people them never send on no. You make the decision. So all I'm gonna say, try get some counseling, go somewhere, get some counseling, overlook it and say, well, if I went through bad, it was my decision. I put myself in it, I'm going to move on from here. Somebody make a valid point in the comment section that you can be a spokesperson for other women not to take up that route, or to vouch for people who are in there and say, boy, the condition, this and that. But oh, you want to sue when you know you were wrong. You can't sue when you know you're wrong, in that circumstances, You're going there as a prisoner. You got caught with the crime and you go in there as a prisoner. So I think, and I'm not bashing you for this, that you're mentally disturbed because of what you went through. Although you can give a solid conversation, it affected you mentally, and you hold on to everything that happened in there. You blame others, you blame the system, you blame the whoever, the jail people, them for them treat you bad. But the point you are missing is that you are not blaming yourself for the situation that you find yourself in. You have to look at yourself and say, I have to take pay for what me do. I have to take the cussing, the backlash, everything when we go through because of me. You willingly knew that what you were doing could implicate you and put you in prison, but you make the decision and you have to live with the choices that you make. So me not sit down in this for your suka. Let me tell you honestly, you can't go nowhere with this, because it's the American government you are going to try soon now. What you are going to tell them, you never get caught with the drugs. You say your husband get 1 year and 1 day and you get 2. Depends based on what. Probably your husband was with you listening to the story, but you take blame feet, or you take the drugs from the girl. Your husband might be an acquaintance because him know say you did a carry the drugs, so them give him a lesser sentence. Might be him talks you a carry the drugs. That's why him get that. Him not have nothing to do with him, but then give him sentence too, because allegedly based on what you say then give him 1 year and give you 2 years and you take the drugs from the girl. So probably when they question the husband, they realize that the husband never take it, but the husband a travel with you and he know about it. So them say, all right, let me give him 1 year and give you the more time. Take it as a blessing in disguise. You're out now. Go to God, because God keep you. You come out. Take accountability for what you did. Stop blaming the people that are foreign. Stop blaming everybody else and blame yourself. And me put myself through this. And me send myself to prison. And me make me get caught with drug. And me go borrow people money. And me go take the drugs from her, say me not have a pay off nothing. And just blame yourself and love it. You're there Jamaica back, You don't even talk like you're a Jamaican, but you say you're a Jamaican. And people of Jamaican have different kind of talking. But move on, pick up the sticks. It's never too late for your shower rain. You're not too old. Start over back fresh. Go do your hair, or go do whatever it is that you learn online. And if you don't want to go work with nobody, you set up on the shed in your yard and you want to do your 1 and 2 here and you start up back. You're frightened to see how God elevate you and bring you to a next level. You need to get counseling, because a lot of people that goes to prison, they have a mental problem after. The reason being, they are not accustomed to the lifestyle being in prison. When you're in a prison, a lot of things go through your brain. You blame yourself. You're isolated. It's like you're in a position where you can't move. It's like you're trapped. So that will affect a lot of people mentally, and even when you come out of prison, it still affects mentally. A lot of people who go to prison is on depression medication, all kind of medication, because of the ordeal that they went through, and they are not emotionally and physically strong enough to deal with the situation that they went through. So it affects them, and they have to seek counseling. And they have to get depression tablets and stuff like that. So, ma'am, me not see no case here, so you lose. You understand? Anybody wants to call in? I listened to this story about 10 times, because me listen to it saying that, let me see if me I listen, or me I listen to anything where this lady has said. This is one story when it make no sense what you say you go do. The good part of it is she needs to accept what she did. Yes. The good part of this is that she can go get little counseling and get her work and start over back. when you catch up in a certain age, like myself, yeah, it's hard for you to start over. But once there is a will, there is a way. Alright? So let's take up your little money and you told little shilling now for go say you go find them here. Because let me tell you, liar fee not there. Take it from me, not cheap, yeah? Especially when them have the case file for you. So, now take up your little self now and go any little thing where you ain't working there where you have put on. I mean, I know if you ain't have none or go sell no assets for say, yeah, go pay. Because you can't win them the government there. You will never win the American government because them are going to have it so you left your country and come violate them. Come violate for them rules. Yeah. Them are going to have it so you left your country and come there. Come get yourself in a problem with them. You have to take responsibility for no action. You understand? So I not bash you, but I just say what you are saying doesn't make any sense at all. And I'm not saying that there is not people in there who are go through certain human condition. Well, when you're not in there, you come to Jamaica now, you're so worse, you come fight battle. If you did up, then I want to ask the human rights activists and the whatever up there, and then say, boy, you're in here, you're not get treated right, might be them could have looking at your case. But at the worst place and the last place, this way you come and look in a case. For first thing, whenever any liar you take up and then you say, yeah, go against American government and you're a drugs mule because you're going to be labeled that. You have to open up your head to know so you're going to forever be labeled as a drug mule. Whether you like it or not, it is going to be a stigma, a name, pierce on your forehead anywhere you go. It's going to depend on your record. America, that you know, it got to depend on your record. If you go anywhere, the footprint will follow you. So, just take yourself and come out here. Start over back fresh. Yeah, she's in shock and she just come. You understand? Start over back fresh. Do little business and lift up yourself. And this is not just for this lady alone. A lot of people here in Jamaica went to prison. Some of them for murder, various different crime. And when them come up, but they are not the same person that went in. It affects some of them mentally. Even a lot of people that get deported to Jamaica. A lot of them live here a long time. A lot of them live here a long time. Them come back, family turn them back. This is one of the biggest thing that family do. When people go away, get deported, been away for a while, and they come back to their homeland, family members, cousin, auntie, don't want to accept them. Don't want to take them in. Don't want to have anything to do with them. They isolate themselves. And these people, a lot of them need second chances. A lot of them need family members at this time. And hence the reason why a lot of them come out and do certain things that they are not supposed to do. Because they don't have any background, anybody to say, boy, I'm a cousin this, or I'm a nephew this. Or, when a person go to prison, you understand? It is something that messed up them brain mentally, physically, emotionally, and all kind of cali. Because I have a man that I deal with here who pick up the rubbish from me when I know him. And when you listen to him talk about him children, them now look on him, now send come and it lead him into a way where him take drugs now, feet and so because everybody turn their backs on them, especially when they live here for a long time, or if they go prison for a long time. What is out of 100 people, is 10 of them out of the 100 go to jail and come back normally. Have some go in there, learn a skill, come out and be a better person than the one they were when they went in. You understand? So when people got you can't see say this lady, she just come and she fresh. Physically, mentally, she messed up. Her brain messed up because even if nothing no go so or something go so, she had tell for herself that she not deserve the treatment. She had tell for herself that she not do nothing when she not looking at the fact that the position that she's in is she. Nobody never shoot her in it. Nobody never tie her up and carry her go put her in it. Or nobody never put them in it. As she take up herself, go take up and say, yeah, go America and left your country, go and take up carry things in her people them place. And you know, say that is not. You can't pass through airport with not even an eagle. So I don't know how you feel make a man give your drugs in a suitcase. And when you are travel, they ask you if everything in the bag are you pack it. Is everything in the bag are you do this? And everything in the bag are you do that? Everything. So you're in some sort of denial. I pray that you get little help, you get little counseling, and you can look at it as a stepping stone to what you've been through. But a lot of people plank a shop. But you know, no Wi-Fi not on the phone. A lot of people, sorry guys, the Wi-Fi never on, it on now. Yes. A lot of people go to jail and get messed up and family turn them back upon them. Whole heap left America come here. Whole heap there we go prison. It's like from them go prison people hold them at a certain. You can't go nowhere go get no work if they look upon it and sister you is a prison board or you did have a crime. You commit something and you go to jail. First thing this a company and know why you. In America me say when you go to prison for certain things. You can't have them look on your file and say, Lord, you go to prison for kill a man. Or you go to prison for drugs. Is a red flag a follow your paper trail, a follow your back of your walk. All both. So these people will get depressed, traumatized, mentally unstable. When them say all 3 years what of their life gone, 10 years what of their life gone, 5 years what of their life gone, and them a try catch up with done gone. Instead of you try to catch up with done gone, start new. Because a lot of them a look back and say, boy, if me never go to jail, this mother do this and mother do that, and they keep on looking back where they're coming from. Right now, you have to look where you want to be and where you're heading. Anybody agree with me? Anybody want to talk? And if you're on the line and you once been to prison, or you have a family member who went to prison and is going through a situation and you want to call him before me cut the line, that's fine. I don't know. Let me see. I don't. I call and I get you. The Wi-Fi I work on that. Somebody call me. Let me see if the phone I work. Me I check the phone. Let me restart it. Hold on. Catch it. Let me restart it. Me I restart it. Yeah. A lot of the time people are look on what them do. And I look on the things where they go through and where they gone through and it affect them. You have to try to let it go and work and work and work. But when you go to prison, especially in America, it follow you go every God Almighty way. I sitting where can't erase. You never know. It's something we cannot erase out and nothing at all what you do. It a follow you like you walk and one you left your footprint. Anywhere you go, and a lot of companies will not hire you because of your conviction. It coming like a part of your resume. It coming like a part of your portfolio. The first thing they say you ain't got prison. Me no want her yeah. Me no want him yeah. Me not employ him. John can't work with me. And in other words, John have to go find, for make a living now, John have to go find something for do. For John self. You understand? Alright, somebody call me now. It look like it come on. You understood? Alright, it a come up now, Planka Shop. She's a cosmetologist, so sure she's going to get clients. Yeah. Somebody call me now, let me see if it a work. Call me restart it. I don't know. It still not go through. I'm gonna take it off if I it now got through. But it said connect. I don't know what happened to this. It keep on me put on data upon him. Me have no credit on this, you know, me have to go car. Me I come from your convict, you get too rough. Yeah. Once you get through certain things, so she might be through she this come and she don't understand what happened. Might be true she just come. Hello, good night. I don't know what happened to the Wi-Fi and it on. Panda phone here. Good night. I never hear this as somebody else say. What this as somebody just say? What this as somebody just say look while Planka shop? I don't hear a word. I need the Wi-Fi now connect. Let me try again. Why my phone I get trouble tonight, yeah? And the back check, don't lie. This is not connect. Mojo. Hold on there. I don't know what happened. I don't know why my data my something not connect. And this is phone and I have no credit. Hold on the Planka shop. And the Wi-Fi I use Panda phone, you know. And I restart it and it's still not. I don't know. I don't even know the Wi-Fi code to put it in. Good night.
The auntie that accept straight call.
Yeah, only straight call it. I don't know what happened to it. It has the internet may not be available, but the internet me there for now.
Oh, alright.
Yeah. Me switch your foot, I don't know yeah, I have to go call him. If you call look on it. Me I check everything and it I come up with it now connect. Flow of some I don't know what happened to flow on them internet. And me turn it off and me turn it on now. See that now come up. Connect to network. Hello, good night.
Auntie,
Yeah.
it's straight call. I got to call you. The internet is not good. Your phone is just on calling.
And that me I say I'm there na Wi-Fi and it a work cause the phone here I look for my next phone. If I don't know why that see there it a pick up on all this. So I don't know what happen with it. See there Wi-Fi a kick pan this here one here. And it a kick
Call you.
it a kick pan this, see there? So I don't know. I says
But the lady is lucky that she got only 2 years, auntie.
True. So
Because I know of people that get caught with drugs and they spend a good while before they deport them back to the country. So she is lucky.
true.
And she's complaining about food and coldness and them kind of thing.
True chicken back. She not enough case. She can't win nothing here so. And no
What
sense
is
of
wrong
lie
with
and
these
I go take up
people?
that.
What is wrong with these people? They're young and strong, and then the news putting she all over like she's a hero and that she need help. Come on, what is wrong with these people?
Me I tell you. But
Ridiculous.
true. So true.
But auntie, check to see if your phone is
Me I go make
airplane mode.
Mojo send some credit for the charity number for me now, please. Let me see because through me the day of Canada with it everything gone out in a roaming. But me I go see
But
something.
check to make sure it's not on airplane mode, auntie.
No, it not depend no more. It depend normal something. Me I go,
Okay.
no credit no depend it because me did, when me there Canada people did call me non-stop. Me not even member, so it take off the credit. At the charity phone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It
But
not.
she had the money. She had the money. She could have paid back the person the money, but no. She wants to take drugs up the road.
True.
And
And
then she wants.
watch I checking back look like fair credit done. I don't know why my phone not connect. And this your phone one a give problem. Connected with internet after reconnect. Hold on. Hello?
Hello?
Good night.
Auntie Donna?
Yeah?
Yes. I think in that lady's case, she needs to get her family needs to intervene and help her.
Yeah, because she just come.
Yes, because they have a case where we have a deportee working for us at our complex, and you can see that something is wrong with his mind.
Mm-hmm.
With his mind, he works, but everybody he keeps talking about his past. He says he was some designer, he talks about some glorious things he used to do before prison. And you can see, I think he has no family or anybody. And I think he's at some center. And, they get these little work. He's working as a janitor. But you can see that we're trying to see how we can get some help from him because his mind is definitely gone. So even though he works, but as I said, even when he sees anybody, he starts telling them his whole life story, and sometimes it's like he's just looking in space and things. So his mind is messed up, and it must be from his incarceration. So I think that in this lady's case, based on how she talks, something is gone off with her mentality.
You can hear it, you can see it, because guess what? Me have a man who come pick up rubbish here sometime. And him always talk to me. So when him talk to me, he will tell me about him pitney them, him woman them, and the whole of them turn them back on him. And in there now if he pick up rubbish. And when he did that find out one mistake he make and go hurt somebody.
It's the same thing with this person that we have here. The same
know
thing.
Him
And
too.
he talks about how everybody abandoned him, and he talks about this glorious lifestyle. Like he had some real good life before, because he keeps saying he designed some jeans and all of that. But I think if they get some help in some counseling here, they can maybe come around, because I think something maybe this whole lifestyle change they come on in prison, this lifestyle change that they come back upon, it affects them. And it's like they just cannot fit in properly.
I remember, most of them leave Jamaica. Basically, she never leave here long, because just 2 years she do. But most of them left Jamaica from them young. And go out there and get problem. And then I don't know what is it with the family. I don't know what happened with the family, them and the sister and the brother and the husband, the cousin and the uncle. What is it that when them go find and get in a trouble, you don't want to accept them? I don't know.
But I have to, in my jobs, I have to deal. I have seen situations with deportees, and I'm telling you, what happened is some of them are deported to Jamaica, and they have no family here. because they left Jamaica maybe from they were babies and they have no connection here. So that's why a lot of them walking up and down in the street, we call them mad people. A lot of them are deportees and they just get lost in the system. When they come to the airport a lot of times, there's nobody there. There's a center here in Jamaica that they can go to, but they can only stay there for a while.
Mm-hmm.
So that messes up their brain. So a lot of them is walking on the streets. I'm sure if you talk, if you ever come across some of these what we call mad people on the street, you can hear some of them with an accent. And some of them speaking in and they're telling you all sorts of things.
But
they were deportees.
Does Jamaica have a recreational center for these type of people? We have that here?
Yes.
Where?
Yes, but I think they don't stay for a while because I think the janitor fellow that I'm talking about, he's staying at one of those places. But he complains to, he says, because he's a tall person, that his bed is too short and he's uncomfortable and can't get to eat on time. So it's not so that is again messes up their brain because they now come and have to catch up in this little center that is not comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think if in this lady's case, since it's only 2 years, I'm sure she has family here and all of that. So if her family would need to step in and help.
You know what one of the sad situations with these people? For example, right? Them they are foreign and then get in a trouble. The same 90% of the people them was around where them did a help or when them did a give them things. When them come to Jamaica or when them come out of prison over there, them abandon them. So that affect them mentally to them, isolate themselves from them.
Yeah.
You got prison, them come to Jamaica, them no member them and that affect them too. You understand?
Exactly. So that's why I just said that this lady is not, to me, it's not a joking matter. They need to get rehabilitation. They need to get help. Prison is supposed to be a place to rehabilitate people, but that's not what's happening there.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what's happening there. Many come out worse. Many come out with mental cases. Many come out they're just gone.
Guess what? Too? They blame everybody else but themselves for their failures.
Exactly.
Everything what they did. Them blame you, them blame the mother, they blame the father, them blame the friend, except themselves.
Right, because it's the mental state that they are now in. They can't accept, they've not readily accepting that, I did something wrong, let me see. Not everybody is strong enough to get to say, well, let me pull my socks up and try and start over again. Not everybody is strong enough, and especially if they don't have the support. If some of them don't have the support, everybody abandon them.
True.
That even drives them crazy.
True.
But in this lady's case, I believe she can be saved because she has a husband and it's just 2 years and it's from Jamaica, so I'm sure she has family there. So she, I believe, can be helped.
Can be helped because her one,
so.
she never do like 1 5 year or 1 10 year.
Exactly. So I think she can be helped.
Yes.
So I just hope maybe from her interview and her family maybe hear her and they can maybe assist her in getting some counseling or something. She's going to need some counseling.
True.
Lawsuit not going to help her. She's going to just waste her money.
Take her money if she have any.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Donna. Okay.
Yes. Let me get credit. Let me put on the data. I have to go call. Them have to come change it because I never know my own password. If anything, I'm to put credit. Me fi, what you call it? Fi get the Wi-Fi in any phone. Me no remember it. Last time I want to give to Versi and don't know one pickle. What you do? Alright, I put on the data, it soon come up. So you can call me now. Thank you guys for the credit. I get $2,000. Thank you. I don't know if I'm Mojo. Yes, it's on now. You can call. The data on. Yeah, it a move now. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you. You know, so I never remember this a phone here that go slow. Come if I come, I don't really call up on it. In the UK, it costs £167 a day for each inmate. I feel she give up names why she get less time. I don't know, Baba. I never go them the journey there. I mean, I go them the journey there. You know, but you can't see say she mentally disturbed with what happened with her. It's like she got through a depression state. Because no easy sitting when you go to prison and come out, you know. And your neighbor them and your friend them or whoever you live nearby. You don't know, say Dana go in America go get catch with drugs. And seeing that then deport him and come back here. What if you had somebody with heighty tighty? You don't know, say Dana get deported and they up there. And then when you walk out when people not see you, or when people not chat you, your brain not tell you say Dana chat you. Mary Jane sit them over the shop there as you passing, say watch him now. John over there so I chat you. I just so your mind start to work. Miss don't tell you think I joke. They don't know so I go. When they come back or when they there anywhere. And then come, especially if you live in a comment where everybody did know you. And me come down and tap out in a lane. And me say Annette down a gate to talk to somebody. Right away me say Annette a chat, me say me get the port. And me go up a lane top and me see anybody sit down a chat when the people them not see me. So yeah, it's something that affects people mentally. And the man, I don't know the man who talk nice. Every time he come in, well, him struck a conversation. Some of the time, them always say, you love chat to mad people. Me listen to him because when he talk to me, him talk to me civilized. He not talk to me like he mad. But when you listen to him, you know say something is wrong. Because he tell me about him pitney. And he tell me about when he... And people will go prison, them have anger management. Them have anger issues. The least thing, them get upset. Yes, because they said to him, say, move the barrel now. You turn up, him start getting mad. So it trouble them nerves too. And them have issues, anger issues. People will go prison like spend much time in there. You have some people going there, you know, and then come out and not do them. You understand? And you have some come out and them brain gone left their head. So you just have to just pray for them as family members and friends. When they get deported, especially this a Jamaica, yeah, you don't treat them bad. And then there's a thing again. When somebody go to prison and come out and get deported, they easily go off, you know. You can't take no check with them. That's why it might be. That's why some family don't want them run because depends on the crime what they do. So you have to keep all yourself to some time. You can't say, Trump, why I don't know what to say, yeah. I believe it through auntie, yeah. But when you are old, that's what you will do. Talk about the best times in your life. True. And when you catch up in a certain age and you sit down, it's like a mental playback. Your mind a play games with you. While you come in and live my good life and me going to take up myself got carry drugs. While you come in and live my good life and then send me to prison for 2 years. While you come in and my husband did alright and we have a visa could have go and come. And me make true money, me go and take drugs carry go America. All these things are play upon our head. You understand? All these things, the amount of time me serve prison, amount of drugs were convicted, yeah. After time you serve in prison, it's based on the amount. The thing they don't have to be a huge mountain, just to be real. I knew one lady that went to the UK and got held with drugs. Let me take a call. Good night. Long time I not hear from you.
Auntie Donna, no, I just call you. I call you straight. I just call you
Oh,
because
I hear WhatsApp picture me see.
Yes, as you touch on the point that says about people being afraid.
Yes.
I just highlighting that is so true because in this case with this person, this janitor, I hear other people on the company saying that be careful how you even talk to him because he looks like he may snap at any time. Like some people just avoid him. Some people are scared to even just talk because he seems to be staring in space so many times. That people feel and sometimes he gets very aggressive, like he has to sweep a place and it looks like somebody mess it up back or so. He gets very aggressive. So I just wanted to highlight that as you spoke about that a while ago. That that is so true that you know they can scare you because you don't know when they're gonna snap.
Yeah, true,
Yeah.
true.
Yeah. All right.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
True, when you don't know when them when them are gonna snap for true. Good night.
Hey, good night, Auntie Donna. How are you
Yeah,
doing?
welcome there. Good night.
Auntie Donna, I just got off a flight, so I kind of partially missed some of what you was talking about. But
Mm-hmm.
I guess the people in the comments were saying that the young lady was deported back to Jamaica
Mm-hmm.
because of an offense she had committed. Well, to be honest, I think there got to be some more to the story because
She got caught with drugs at JFK with coke.
okay, well, yeah, that's kind of iffy subject.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what I'm saying. You don't go to you don't go to a gunfight with a knife. So that's kind of sad because I was saying, I thought it was something more along the line of that she went to jail and she can't find a job. But
No,
no,
no, she
no, no.
went to jail
That part,
for 2 years because she and her husband got caught smuggling drugs into America. Her husband got 1 year and
wow.
she got 2 years. So she said she want to sue the American government for how them treat her in a prison.
Well, it's crazy to say how they treat her, but Auntie Donna, prison. I remember I know me at top of that airport, in a uniform. Me go to prison already, Auntie Donna, and me there I know I work my full job as a flight attendant.
Well,
So
I
I
so,
know.
wow.
Hmm?
So you get past that because them always say your past follow you.
Auntie Donna is not true. That's something I go to school for right now. Right now, I'm going to school. I'm not going to fly for the rest of my life. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to school right now for study the human resource law. A lot of jobs will hire criminals. A lot of them will
What you
hire.
went to prison for, if you don't mind?
Hmm?
What you went to prison
For
for?
me, it was for domestic violence, fighting. And
Okay.
that is something a lot of people won't. A lot of people turn them back on.
Mm-hmm.
Because before I did this flight attendant career, I wanted to be a corrections officer.
Mm-hmm.
And because I had the domestic violence, I cannot hold a gun. So I couldn't do that. So that's why I come over here, so now, and them accept me. You wouldn't believe it, say, them accept me here, so to do this. And one time, Auntie Donna, I'm going to apply for a job at one hotel.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine Auntie Donna, the hotel, have them people that must sell drugs right outside, right?
Mm-hmm.
Man don't tell me so they cannot hire me because I'm a domestic violence. I
Wow.
them have drug dealers right outside.
Mm-mm.
But God work what he had to work, and I came over here. But a lot of time your past does not determine your future.
Oh,
I have to
when
say that.
you apply for the flight attendant work in America, you see they ask they knew about your past?
Oh yes, they go in. They go in, Auntie Donna. They go in. A 2 time my brother try apply for the airline work,
Mm.
and I tell my brother, I say, if you apply, you need to tell me everything. And I apply for him, and he missed out 2 days out of his background check, and he denied. And just last year, I followed him for 3 years. And when I applied, I put in everything, and they accepted him. I'm now working at the airline. They're going, but if you be honest with them, you tell them what
Somebody say
happened,
you have a
and
misdemeanor, so that's why you get through. It wasn't serious.
hmm?
Somebody say it's because
in,
it's a misdemeanor. Is it true?
in some states, it depends. Every state has different laws. In some states, domestic violence are considered a misdemeanor. In some, they're considered a felony.
Oh, so where you got
Florida
the
is
work,
not
it
one of
is
those
considered a
areas.
misdemeanor.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
oh.
But again, until people need to not let, because they went to prison, they start crying that they can't. Let me tell you, me know somebody, I'm not gonna say who, but me know somebody who went to jail And Auntie Donna, the person, come from Jamaica with all of them paperwork, all of everything, Auntie Donna. And she's a smart girl. And Auntie Donna, all of the jobs them kept saying to her, no, 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 no. You know, so that you know what the girl does? She turn around and start her own company. Now Auntie Donna, she's making six figures, have a big old mansion in Georgia. This girl is doing way better than she had do if she did work for the people. So a lot of times, don't let the people need to know. Don't let your past hold you back. Right now, like I said, right now I'm in school. I'm studying because there's a lot of programs that will hire people that came out of jail, and a lot of people don't know it. A lot of people say, "Oh
so you want to give out little info that if anybody on here in America would love to know that they can get a 9 to 5 if they don't have a felony charge on them.
I can tell you right now, Southwest Airlines is a big airline that hire felons. Because I worked for them for 5 years, and they hire felons. Because their owner was a big believer in second chances.
Wow, that is Southwest.
Second chances, because the owner was a junk. God rest him soul, I'm dead now. But he was a junk, and he believed in second chances.
Wow.
And the only problem with that now is that Southwest will hire you, but don't go try work at the big airport though. So for instance, you live in Little Rock, Arkansas, or one of them airport there, you can't work there because those airports aren't big airports. But say you want to come work at somewhere like Chicago, Atlanta, Orlando, where the major airport them kind of look different on the felony aspect. But Southwest Airlines is one of those that take felons because he was a big believer in giving people second chances.
Yes.
He walk in a jail and take people out and give them jobs.
Wow, that is so good.
That man believed in second chances. So there's a lot of jobs. FedEx, I know, also take they believe, but then again, you have people who make it bad for us, you know.
Or like them
people will come out and then go back and do the same thing.
Or somebody asking, what is a felon? A felon is somebody that was convicted of a serious crime. You understand?
A serious crime.
Serious crime. Murder and all kind of something. Misdemeanor is when you do like it's not such a serious crime.
Like you thief something.
You thief something. Or you understand? Or you back somebody which is abuse. You understand? And then charge your feet. It not.
But give me two. Auntie Donna, give me 2 more years. I'm almost finished with my classes. I am trying to get certified truck. Learn the state laws throughout all the 52 United States. So I can start back a program that when prisoners come out, that they can go right back to work.
So look here.
We can turn them into standards.
If there anything in America for a felony, right? Or for example, you go prison 20 years ago or 15. Is there a write-off where them say, okay, them go clean your slate, or we travel with you forever?
Again, it depends. You can get your records expunged. You can get it expunged, but it depends on what you did. If you murder somebody, you can't expunge that now. But again, if you be honest to them, and tell them, say, look, this is what happened, some jobs will look at it. Because they know some of the best workers. Hey, one thing my pastor used to always say, the one that we do wrong, but only some of us get caught.
True.
All of us have done wrong. But only some got caught. And those who got caught was unfortunate. So unfortunately, but a lot of jobs, they will look at, be honest, now try sneak in there and say, I'm never try edit. They will find out. Remember, I'm going to work at one job, even though I never like the job. I'm never tell them about the DV case. And then call me in the office. And the lady said, we pulled up something on your record. Why did you not tell us about this? I said, well, I thought the time had expired because you don't have to, on some jobs, you don't have to talk about it after 10 years. After 10 years, you don't have to talk about it. And I think I was like a week before the 10 years. And the lady said, okay, since you're a good worker, sign this paper that you talked to me about it, and we'll go ahead and we'll just let you stay.
Wow.
But
Wow.
I thought the 10 years had passed. Because me there before me get the job, I had to go to the courthouse. I had to go get paperwork from the judge that the case clean, and that mean nothing else did pending from it. I had to get paperwork from police that everything was clear up.
Wow.
Sorry, I have to translate to Twang because into my Jamaican come in the public.
Mhm.
No, nobody look for me
Yeah.
on the phone. But yes, yes,
Bless her.
but I hope she turned it. I heard somebody said that she was a cosmetologist. You know what? Her take your hand on fashion like what my mother used to say.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she can find clientele. And there, if she perfect her work, she'll find clientele. Write a book. Write a book about her experience.
Experience. I make money
Tell
off
people
of
about
it.
her experience. And make money off of it. Take your hand on fashion.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll get through.
True.
And then try. Shoot, who knows? Be honest and try again. And trust me, fire not going nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
I'll listen, I'm ready for come on my yard.
Bless up
But
yourself and thanks for calling.
yes, Auntie.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Auntie, you guys be safe.
Yes. Wow. Let me read that one here with the red flag. Good night, Miss Donna. First time on your live. I am living through with a crime that I committed when I was only 18 years old. I was charged for rape. I did it while I was drunk. I regret it until this day. I went to prison for 4 years, and Auntie Donna, I am back out and I cannot get any job anywhere. Nobody wants to hire me. I have to be trying different things. I live in Florida and it's one of the biggest crimes to be charged for rape. Wow. I live in Florida. It's one of the biggest crimes to be charged for rape. They track everything that you do. Sometimes I feel like giving up. I made a terrible mistake because I was drunk and I am still living with it. Oh my God. So this young man, because he's saying that he did something when he was 18 years old. He raped somebody because he was drunk in the state of Florida. And he might travel with it, meaning everywhere him go, the rape case depend him name. Well, me always hear them say, honestly, me always hear them say Florida law different from anywhere else. I don't know how true it is. Them well, even when they me that talk about the immigration, something one lady they call me from immigration from Florida and I tell me something what did happen to her. And them strict over there. So wow. Are you Jamaican or American? Could you text that to Auntie? Because most likely if you're a Jamaican, might be no part no there for you. Are you from any other country? If you're American, probably there are loophole where you can go around and go in and do something. Let me know where you're from. America hold don't play with rape case, Lord Jesus. So based on that, right? If him got to jail and spend him couple years in there and him come out back, why is it that something that them a hold on pan him with? Whoa. Oh, I am here from I was a child. I have my American passport, Auntie. Okay, my Jamaican. Well, in a rape case, to be honest, you might do the crime, but you have the victim. And a lot of the time, the victim them never get over the crime. What happened to them? And to be honest, although you say you make a mistake and you the junk, you have to hold And I'm going to be very fair here. You have to hold responsibility for your action. That is something, a decision that you made and put yourself into, and that is something that you have to live with the consequences. Now, I don't know about the female that you did it to. I don't know her state of mind now or what she's going through, and if she can ever, because a lot of the time when women get raped, is something that lingers with them forever and ever more. Them can't get over it, them lose low self-esteem, them no want a husband, them get them husband, it affects them. Some of them scream out in them sleep, some of them hate man, some of them blame themselves, and it affects a lot of them mentally, physically, and emotionally. So as we might look at it and say, boy, you do your time and you should have can get what this so. You have a life sentence to something that you did recklessly, because I'm going to use the word recklessly. So probably if and then again, you said you cannot get over it. Even if you move from Florida and go to another state, probably them are gonna have tracker upon you. I say tracker, that means they put you upon the sex offenders list, that you, if you go off Atlanta or you go a Nebraska, one of them states there, it's still I got travel with you. Isn't that so, guys? I don't know about America laws. You understand? You probably have to register as the American sentence them lethal all 50 years for carry firearm. I do. I have a record and I don't have. Happy lady, no call nobody name over here. Auntie, listen to Andre tonight when you have time. It's touching. Okay. His record will follow him for the rest of his life. Wow. I saw them deal with the rape case over there. Oh my God. And probably you can't even go to the person where you happen to try to make peace happen. No. This dangerous. Because you see, a lot of we have to live with actions, what we do. Like the lady, look while. I'm not judging you, and neither am I condemning you. I don't know the circumstances, I wasn't there, but I'm just saying that a lot of us do some things in our life, and sometimes you do some things and it not come affect you same time. Because probably you never know, say, at the junking moment that you were going on, and whatever you do to the young miss or the young lady, it would have come to be a roadblock in your life now, you know. And if she say, I don't know the young miss, what happened to her. I don't know how she's going through now. I don't know anything, but I don't know if I tell you, say, because America, you see, them say Florida very strict with them, something they so. I don't know what to say. Good night.
Hello?
Yes, good night. Turn down the light, please.
Tell me what?
Oh, go ahead.
Who is this person I'm talking to? Miss Tana?
Yes, sir.
What's up?
I'm fine.
Oh, I'm calling all the while I'm getting you.
Okay, you're on the live now.
Eh?
You're on now.
Oh, me on now.
Yes.
You see me on WhatsApp?
No, sir.
I'll check WhatsApp.
So tell me, what is it that you call about?
Because you I like you.
You like me?
Yeah.
I'm not looking at any love connection, sir.
Eh?
I'm not looking at anybody, sir.
Why? I love you. Eh? Auntie Dara.
Good night.
Oh, what do you miss for that? I want to talk to you.
You let me talk to the young miss.
Okay.
Hi, good night.
How are you?
I am fine.
What's up?
Nothing. Where you calling from?
We love you.
Love you too. Where you calling from?
We're calling from Chilani.
Okay, Chilani, bless up yourself.
Yeah, bless up yourself. Take care.
All right, bye.
Alright, good night.
Yes, yes. What a banger in the night. Actually, people. Warm to no. Good night. Hello.
Hi, Auntie Donna. How are you?
I am fine. Good night.
Good night. I am just calling in regards to that gentleman who talk about rape in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, Auntie Donna, it's gonna follow him
Wow.
because in America, rape and arson. When you light somebody's place on fire, that will get you deported real quick, or that follow you. However, because of the nature of the crime, he has to be registered. He can't live among, like, if he's registered, he can't live near no school. He can be in the community, but they can't, like, for example, they can't put up a picture, say a sex offender live here or anything, because he's protected also. However, violating a woman or a child in that manner, you go through the system, that is just what it is. They're going to prosecute you. They're going to stop you from everything. I am sorry that that happened to him because he said he was drunk. But you know what? We all have to be a little bit more respectful when we drink, when we carry on, when we behave a certain way. Because when you violate a woman and a child, or even a little boy or something like that, we have to think about the long-term trauma that these people are suffering.
Mm-hmm.
So unfortunately, he's not gonna get any reprieve from that. And Florida is one of the Florida is a Republican state. They don't ease up on nothing. Florida don't give you no lie with anything.
That is what somebody just said. And that is what him say. It a follow him.
Yeah, and you know what happened to Auntie Dana? If we think about rape, you violate somebody in one of the worst way possibly. You know, if a person said to you, don't do this, don't do that, it means you don't do it. You don't man over nobody and just do what you want to do. You have to think about the long-term effect, the trauma.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of women are walking battered and bruised because men do these to them. He went through the system at Ghana, he's registered, and no matter where
for the rest of his life, for the rest of his life,
because he went through him. And when he goes through the system, even though they let him go, if he, say for example, he leave Florida and he go to New York to look for a job, they run a background check on him. They will see that he was in jail and exactly what he was arrested for.
Mm-mm.
That follows his life. Plus, if he's registered as a sex offender, he has to update his living wherever he lives. He has to update all the information with the system. He has to give, no matter where he is, Auntie Dana, it follow him. It's like one passport nobody in this world want to carry with them, a rape conviction.
Lord Jesus.
Nobody want to carry that. A rape conviction. I work in the system, Auntie Dana, I know it. He's not going to get away from it.
Mm-mm.
I mean, he could find, because Auntie Dana, think of it. If somebody even hire him, how could they trust that, okay, we're going to lock up the store tonight, or we're here working. How can you trust that if I go downstairs and I see him? What if something trigger him? You get me?
But as him say no, I say me give him the benefit of the doubt. Him saw something in do when he drunk when he did young. I suppose him regret it. There's nothing him can do for go say boy I'm sorry and him not do it again. There's nothing him can do.
Auntie Dana, there's nothing he can do, you know. Because there is no regret in violating somebody that's way, you know, Auntie Dana.
Oh.
No, because Auntie Dana, think of it. And even when you look into it and you think of it, a woman, you rape somebody, you drunk, you pleasure yourself and it's done. That person laying there in trauma.
Double chin, go ahead.
That person has that shame, has that guilt. And you take and you go. Even in America, the way you talk to a woman, if you hit a woman on her butt or something, he can press charges against you for sexual harassment.
Lord Jesus.
So people have to be careful. People have to watch their attitude. People have to understand their position in life. And people have to understand that the first thing you do with a woman is respect a woman. You don't violate a woman. And even though he was...
No, guys. Hold on a second, ma'am. Sorry to interject. Somebody says it's not about him, it's about the woman. No, I'm not saying it's not about the woman. No. I'm just saying if, all right, I know say him rape the person and it is wrong. But suppose when him do and him regret it over the years, him regret it, him sorry, him the junk as what him say. Because you have to put the victim in it as what this lady has said, what we have said. So out of 100, you're gonna have one person where literally regret it, or something when find despicable, something when regret, when sorry. There's nothing when can do if even go to the victim and make some form of truth or apology and sorry and then clear him.
First and foremost, Auntie Dana, the victim is not gonna sit with him because she already violated. The victim is not gonna have anything to do with him. Once he go to the court system, Auntie Dana, there's nothing more to do. That record is there.
Lord Jesus.
And to be honest with you, Auntie Dana, if somebody violate me, I don't want them to come and talk to me either. I want they come and speaking to me. Because look, Auntie Dana, you're going at some place for a woman where the woman tell you no.
True.
I'm my mackerel, and you are taking Auntie Dana.
And not even saw your people. What you say? You and him lie down together already, and that even wrong. Total stranger.
Total stranger because you're drunk, Auntie Dana, and who know how him handle this girl? Who know how him do her when him drunk? Who know if maybe I choke her, call her some name or something? Him drunk, you know?
Sorry, yeah, listen, because it's not me attack right here.
He's not, unfortunately, that's a passport nobody want to carry with them. That is why I tell people, let me tell you something, prostitution is not legalized, but it's better for you to go out and buy some than here when some, because if a prostitute out there sells, she will take your money and she now call police for you. When a woman tell us, no, when you drunk and you go to call an innocent person like that and violate them in that way, it is wrong. It is wrong, and there's no reprieve from that. And plus, you're in Florida again. Unfortunately, you're not going to get anything. And then, if you even go to some place and work and people find out say that happened, the kind of looks and the kind of talk where people start talking about you, you just go quit your job and leave, you're right back to square one.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's rape. He's not going to get over that. Unfortunately, that's just what it is. He just have to kind of find something to do for himself and do it, you know, find a way. But he can't apologize to the person. Maybe he can try to redeem himself, go back to school, get an education. Maybe he can work with victim advocates or something like that if he truly want to show remorse, you know. Get somebody who could mentor him. Somebody who could mentor him, like maybe a police officer or even a law, somebody. Mentor him, and then he could try to give back in that way and build back himself, you know. But if it was like an arson and rape, unfortunately, those things are like half-worth. Nobody
well, me see it, he must just live with the repercussion. He must just live with what him do. So him can't get no work, ma'am. Him can't work on them something there.
Him can work, you know, but I trust him. That's the whole point, you know, Auntie Dana. It's a point of trust. Who is gonna trust him to give him a work? Who is going to trust him to say, even, okay, let me hire him as a gardener? Who is going to trust him if they have a daughter at home knowing his background?
Yes. Me get the point.
He works in a hospital or something.
He would have to go find work for himself online or something.
Get some products and sell them online. Do something, you know, do something. But it is hard when you go on and you violate a woman. We have to be respectful. I mean, there are women out there who violate men too, but it's rare. But you have men who just don't understand. And some of them know they can't hold their liquor. Go drink lemonade. Drink lemonade. Put little extra lemon in it and little extra sugar and water. Drink lemonade. If you know you cannot hold your liquor, don't drink. Because the first thing he said, he was drunk. So obviously you have no control over what you do. But what it is, when you get back yourself together, when you get your head back in your headspace, look at the damage you caused to somebody else. And we have to remember, we have mothers, we have sisters, we have aunts, we ourselves, So we have to be respectful when it comes to women, children, and the elderly especially. You cannot
True.
go around and rape somebody like that. Putting your banana in people's basket in that way, it's a no. The basket don't belong to you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, Auntie. Lovely talking to you, and hey, much kisses, much success. I've been watching you all along, and I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you. God bless you.
And say hi to Joshie.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you must sleep.
Bye-bye.
Yes. Young man, you hear it right here, so the best thing for you to do is try get some, especially where you say you live, down in Florida. I have a record and I don't have any problem getting work. I used to sell drugs in the 80s and 90s. Sometimes when the woman said no, she mean yes, and some woman like when you take it from her. Sir, let me see. Hold on. Sir, when a woman say no, she mean no, and when a woman say yes, she mean yes. I don't know where you get it from. That when a woman say yes, no, she mean yes. So I don't know if you're right. I don't know if I say. I don't know. You can't. No. No, I gotta agree with you on this one, sir. It's not the same person. It's somebody else. I don't. When I say when a woman say no, she mean yeah. That's why I wanna rape people. Because sometimes you come in and you say to your woman say, I want a little something, and she say, I'm not in the mood, you know. Not tonight, or not today, or not. And in your head, you say, oh, I want it today, or I want it, or I want that, or whatever. You understand? Or I want it now and you hold her down. That is rape. You don't know, say, yeah, spousal rape. Me did read a story in the Tell Me past a couple years ago when the woman charged her husband when she married to for rape. Charge him for rape and him get locked up because she said she wasn't in the mood and she was wanting to do nothing and him rape her. So you never know, say you can't call you. Remember that story then I Tell Me pastor when the lady write in and say she carry her husband a court for rape. And people in say, but it's her husband. And she said no, him rape her without her consent and it's her husband and she carrying her court. So you can't say when a woman say no, that mean no, sir. When a woman say no. Young man, let me tell you something down in Florida. Only thing I can say to you right now, and the best solution is to go to God in prayer. Go to God in prayer. God our defender, we battle fighter, and with everything. Anything where you have a burden you, and you can manage it or you can deal with it, sir, go to the Lord in prayer. Take it to God. Tell him so you know so you do something wrong. Yeah, and make God work out a way for you. Might be now you can take the right thing out and make you free because you're done in the system. But might be God, not might be. God can open a way for you where you probably get a work online or do something with your time. If you say you can't get no job and so. So confess your sins to God. Go to God. Talk to God sincerely from your heart and ask him and confess your sin and make peace with God for what you do. Because at this moment, only God alone himself can save you. You understand? Only God. Because your name done in a what you call it, like you said, the Lamb's Book of Life. Your name's done, I mean, I sound harsh, but your name done in the life book of raping. You understand? And you say Florida. And sometimes we do things, a lot of people do things, and when them do it, they not think down the line and say one day this a go come be my downfall. Them gallant and them go on and them go on. My grandmother say you never know. I don't know what kind of mood you did in. If it was your girlfriend because you never stayed or whatever it is that you do. But remember say what you did is the repercussion, the penalty, and the charges you will live with now. And the person will do it too. I live with it worse than you. Until I got raped by 3 men who broke in my home when I was 19. I'm 56 and I suffer from the trauma every day. And to tell that lady that she has no case. I got caught with drugs in California. And I am a Jamaican. I was a Jamaican at the time and I plead guilty. They never deported me. I was a Jamaican at the time and I understand what you mean by. They never deported me. I plead guilty. I did 4 years in prison for it. Thanks be to God, I am out now. I am going to class and trying to make myself a better person. The treatment was not nice, but I could not come out and said I was suing the American government because what I did was wrong. Is she crazy? Nobody forces any of us to take drugs or to sell drugs here in America. We know the penalties and we still choose to do the wrong thing. So tell her, like you just joined the live, yeah, watch the early part because we kind of still tell her to count it as a loss and move on with her life. So this young lady said she got caught with drugs in California. She went to prison for 4 years. She pleaded guilty. God bless her, them not deport her. Might be she'd have her stay. To say if we count it as a loss because nobody never force you. You know the penalties. You know what it was before you go into it. So you have your green card or I don't know, you know, she said something about I'm not Jamaican, I never understand that. But she's wow. Auntie, I don't think she fully accept that she was wrong. She said the crime was there before her. She also thinks she deserves to be treated. She doesn't deserve to be treated bad. Let me tell you something. Some are way wrong in our life and one right. And now face the consequences. You understand? When you rape a woman, you know. Yes, when you rape a woman or you rape a man, because you have woman to a rape man. But the rape woman part type more frequent. You as a man have to look into it or if you as a woman, because you have woman who rape woman too, you know. You don't sit down there. You have to look into it and say what you do to that person. A sweet tune but a kill off the next person. Some woman no get over them something here. And it affect them with man and picnic and everything come up in her life. You understand? Good night, Lady V. Good night. All crimes come with consequences and penalties. I more rape cases equal to murder. Then I saw America take rape serious. Lord Jesus. America take rape serious. Hold on. Auntie Donna, I am not sorry for this lady that is in the Gleaner. If she had went through with the drugs, look how many lives she would have made miserable. A lot of these people that sell drugs, they don't think of what they are doing. My brother lost his mind because of drug addiction, buying drugs from people. I am not sorry for her. They should have given her 10 years. But she come back to Jamaica talking. She know that it was crack cocaine, but yet she wanted money. She wasn't thinking about the life that she would have messed up. Lady, go and sit your ass down. But you're going to sue American government. Them should come back for you and give you 10 more years. How that? How bad so? How you? I can't manage. That's what you know. She said drugs mash up her brother. And if you did go through with the drugs, you would the money would have sweet you. Lord Jesus, afraid of Lancashire. Like up the life, the guy. And I laughing, okay, I want the person write it. The person said the lady when get through, if you go along through with the drugs, the money would have sweet her. And should I give you 10 more years? Boy, I'm afraid that somehow know that. This lady and no remorse for you. He said drugs match up her brother. Yeah. So she said if you did go through with the drugs through America and they never will have upon you, the money would have sweet you. You should have get 10 more years in there. Lord God, you're lucky at 2 you get. Good night, Auntie. As a victim of rape, I see no partial with men that rape. I was raped and it's trauma I have to live with for the rest of my life. Lady, I better you allow that case there. Yeah, woman say if you did galang through with it, the money would have sweet you. And you don't know how much life you that go mash up. But you come about say you want so government. Lord Jesus, I'm afraid that somehow know over here. Oh God. So like some of my people, them just a catch the first part of life. Nobody would write that. I'm late, but better late than never. Them love ramp up in America. Quick money she want. She lucky. Is her daughter said that? No, somebody else. While watching live, I say she did a ball, but she want so. She fi keep her kid quiet, then she would have give her 10 more years in there instead of 2. She come out too quick. Traffickers and mules should think the lives they could destroy. They not think of them as a quick money. And them something that so many lives also destroyed by drugs. Yes, she deserves the maximum penalty. You know, when you see how some people to sometime when drugs mash them up. Like me they are find they and see one lady in a Walmart, this a bend down and pick up. Oh, shit, I don't know if the police now watching me and Maxine or me and Rose. No, me and Banix, me and Jody. Me and Jody go over Walmart and the lady in there. Her teeth out the sitting them and I pat them up and attack. I just touch the part. And I take up the things them and she have her bag full up and sitting tie up. One young girl too, you know. And me and Jody. And Jody I say look like a jug should depend. She's not remorseful and probably went through that with that same attitude in front of the judge, and when God caught the same attitude. It's old auntie money hungry, so she hungry for money and make she take the drugs now in Jamaica about you want more. She is not remorseful and she probably went with that same attitude. Oh, person saying no remorseful and you probably go with, some people just are watching live. We start from the front. Saying no remorseful. And you're probably going in a jug with the same, you know. In a jail with the same attitude. That's why you come out and say they treat you bad. You see, let me tell you, when you got people in the country, let me tell you, most of we neighbor train cut, yeah. Some of we go in America, go like we neighbor train cut up there. That's why I tell for me three them we live up there. Walk on the straight and narrow. When them are left here, I say no go far and go take up drugs. And want fast money, you go walk And me give God thanks for the three of them. You understand? None of them know that America get themselves in no problem. Them a work them honest living and a work and a work and a serve and protect one of them, and the other to a check up money, the other one, and the other one a sell insurance. None of them, me say nobody no go over there go get na people business and go see people a drive big Benz and go come over there and see people a man a drive down with a walk up and down with brief down a body. Han, you follow them to quick life and big chain. Me warn them before, especially my son. Me say no go over there go make them they sit in the radio yeah. Walk for feel little. Yeah? Cause puss and dog now have the same luck. Be appreciative of what you are. Drugs really destroy a lot of people. Yeah, when you see them all up at foreign, then frigidity. You see them all at Canada, in a mall or in a little place up on the street. Or so them frigidity, then you know the ends. You know so them know. Auntie Dana, good night. My sister is on the live watching. We are both watching you. Would love to call him but can't. My sister do 12 years in federal prison for drugs. They raided her house with her baby father and found a lot of drugs and money. Her baby father was deported, but luckily she was not because she had already become an American citizen. She would love to call in, but she is afraid. Her whole life has been messed up. She still can't get over the fact that she spent 12 years. Family member was given the children. The children was given to family members. Auntie Dana, it's not easy for her. Right now she is going through depression because she can't get back her kids. She is going through the courts to get it, but every time there is a roadblock and she is not working either. But she regrets the day that she went that route. Wow. So then catch her with drugs and so then take away your pitney. No, Baba. The love of money. Me? She lucky she was a sitting. Her baby father out here. Oh, then take away her children then. Auntie, she is lucky. In Asia, the sentence for a drug is death. So she lucky America send her back. Then say in Asia, the sentence, the drugs are death. Because both parents are locked up. Oh! She claims she lucky, not even sure why she getting so much time. Like I went all night, yeah. Me so me could have gone to bed because 12 o'clock a far now. Yes, auntie, if you don't have family member who is qualified. Auntie, I know the lady that you are talking about. Before she left for America, she was always very aggressive and don't know how to talk to people. She went there with that same mentality. She is ashamed of her ordeal, and that is why she's carrying on that way. She is too full of herself. Okay. Allegedly. Allegedly. Alright? I don't like when people calling about people. Allegedly. Alright, young miss? Any crime, they take your children. Okay. Mojo, your bad. She said the lady was... I can't bother with social media. Because my dear somewhere. That's why I look at thing. I know nobody called a lady put out her story. Mercy God. Afraid of one. Whoa. See my kakati. Lord Jesus. Mercy. She has to go through court-ordered services to get the kids back. They are under the supervision of child welfare, whether they are with other family member. She said every time she forget the children, them there's a roadblock. So, you see, when you got like 12 years, you go to prison for 12 years unless you pick them. Government look on it, say them they pick them no fear again because guess what? Whosoever grow them adapt to them as the parents. Remember, say, I know big people like we brain hold certain things, our children, them. So, although they know, say, yeah, their mother and a family member have them, for them brain not think as you as mother. So, you have to just go and work with them until I make them know, say, you did sorry. For first thing, them, they put them good ass, say, you abandon them. You understand? America don't like that, auntie. Okay. And it's called child endangerment when she was selling the drugs. Whoa. Oh. I see when they take away your baby too. Let me tell you, a hard thing for you get back your pitney them. When American government will on your pitney and take them away, are the worst thing, hardest thing for you get them back out of their hand. You have to go through all kind of rigmarole. Yeah. Hello, good night, Miss Pennsylvania.
Hi, Auntie Donna.
Yes, good night.
Good night, Auntie Donna. You know what? I have no sympathy for anyone who deals drugs.
Mm-hmm.
As far as I'm concerned, they're low life and they should be put away for the rest of their lives. I had a cousin. Her and I are 3 months apart in age.
Mm-hmm.
And at 24, she tried drugs and she tried crack. And she became hooked. And she got raped on the streets in Canada, because that's where she moved to. Her mom filed for them. And that's where she moved to. And after she started the crack, she just went downhill. And she started walking on the streets, prostituting, doing everything she could to keep buying the crack. And she got raped. And she contracted AIDS. And it turns out that the person who raped her, she got it pregnant when she got raped. Mm-hmm. But thank God the baby was born AIDS-free, but my cousin passed away from the AIDS.
Wow.
And her mom couldn't handle it. My auntie couldn't handle it. So she gave the baby girl up for adoption. For the closed adoption, so we don't even know where the baby is.
Mm-mm.
Zero sympathy. They should rot in hell for selling drugs.
Wow.
Have a good night, Auntie.
All right. Bless you. Bless you.
Bless you.
Yes. Yeah, man. You see, when American government take away your pitney, a hardest thing for you get back them the pitney there. You have to walk with Jesus by your eye toe. By your toe, you have to this a walk with Jesus. So, yeah, especially when you go to prison, them are going to find everything in a book for you to get back your pitney. And sometimes them put them in a welfare with other people to grow them. And you don't can go. And sometimes they never make you know where they're there. Tell that young miss to reach out to Marius. Okay, may I send it to her about getting her work back. Hold on, may I send it to her? Good night.
You still on the live?
Yes, ma'am, I'm on the live.
Yeah, good night. I'm just want to say something about the lady. I was watching the interview.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you something. I think she's crazy. She is crazy. And the reason why I say that, she didn't get to sell the drugs and she wanted the American government to pay her back the money. It's like that.
Mm-hmm.
So she wanted the American government to pay her back the money. You're going to come and bring drugs in the people in the country and come on live and talk about you're going to sue them? Are you crazy?
And that's she wrong.
and I do wrong.
True.
And it's you. I have a nephew that deported a couple of years in Jamaica. You know, they deported him back, and he said to me, "Oh, I can work for the white man."
Yeah.
And then I did out in Jamaica, and it's all there now. And you leave Jamaica with jobs wherever you put it on you, and you come up with it, you're gonna sue the American. I hope when she did that, they cut her and give her 30 more here in prison. That make it 32 years. 32.
Oh, not too bad. Come go on the bed.
Go and look work. Go and look work.
I'm bother with Blanca Shop.
For the jokes, the money that you don't get. You didn't get the money for the jokes. American government, can you go and get a work?
Whoa, anyway, I'm going to make you go on to bed now at 12 o'clock and I have to wake up a man and go exercise. And so, already.
All right, and you have a blessed one. Out of order.
Yeah. Lord God, you know, might be she mentally unstable because I wish she got through. But you know, I hope she can get some counseling and some help. Guys, thank you so much for staying with me for 2 hours and 15 minutes. It was so refreshing. I miss you the whole day because I'm there pack up and organize and you understand? But I'm see me tomorrow again. God bless you. Please remember to sound the prayers. Me want people. Me I run go bathroom. Please to press the like button before you go. Love you so much, Blanca Shop. Please be good. Please just be good out there. Spread love, you know, and just be good. All right. God bless you. Know. Sooner tomorrow. All right. Peace out. The lady said she should have